Hey guys, it's Raleigh here and welcome to episode 45 of Let's FIFA 17. So in this episode we get our weekend league rewards as well as we're building a new squad around the squad building challenge like I said that we managed to get in the last episode. So as you can see here, these are sort of the players I got from the packs from completing the squad building challenge like I said card. Most of them sold on and I ended up on around 66,000 coins and still had a couple more players to sell on after that. And apart from that, it's time to get our weekend league rewards. So we ended up in gold 1 last weekend, which I think was pretty alright. We get 50,000 coins for that, as well as a 200k pack. So just with the 50,000 coins, our total amount of coins now are at 116,000. So quite a nice amount of coins back now. And yeah, of course, we got the chance to open up the 200k packs, and I was sort of hoping that maybe I'd get Perisic, because, well, that is the one card in this team of the week I love to get, and I do actually get an inform in my first pack, but unfortunately, it's pretty much a discard inform. Of course, this was open Thursday, just before, I guess it was Friday, the Player of the Month Kane squad building challenge was released, so I didn't sell him right away because I thought maybe he would go for a little bit more once that challenge was released, because you usually need cheap informs for those challenges for the Player of the Month. So I decided to hang on to him for a little while and not sell him on in this episode. But all the other stuff would get listed up, and as you can see, there was not really any good players in the pack apart from the inform. Most of them pretty much going for discard value, but still, you can sell all these players on and maybe get around 20-something thousand coins back, which are still coins. But I was sort of hoping that I could get maybe one big player that would sell for like, I don't know, 50,000 coins. I get really lucky to get like a crazy player. But in my next pack, do get a big player, but it's an 85 rated player, Socrates, which only goes for 2-3,000 coins. So a little bit disappointing, the stuff we got from the packs. And yeah, unfortunately there was no like nice card hiding in the pack like Kande or something like that. So yeah, most of these players would sell for around, discard to 1,000 coins. So I think in total we might get 50,000, 60,000 coins back from the 100k packs, which is still a nice amount of coins considering the balance we have on this account. It's a lot of coins we can use, but you know, when you have those 100k packs, you're always hoping for something a little bit better. It always gets your hopes up. Anyways, all this stuff would get sent to the trade pile, and eventually it would sell on, leaving me with 116 coins. But that was of course also after having built a new team. You'll also see that I did sell on the players from the squad I used in this past weekend league. Aurier, Matuidi. Also sold on Balotelli. He got 21 goals in 23 matches for me. Very, very good player. But I felt it was time to build sort of a different squad around, like I said, even though Balotelli could link up there as well. I had some other force for a striker force. So yeah, I decided to sell on Balotelli, and I love playing with him, so we might get him back at one point. And we still are to sell on a Di Maria here on the transfer list as well. But I managed to build my team without like having to use the coins from selling him basically. And apart from that, we have our inform there left to sell as well. So I guess we might have like, I don't know, 35 to 40,000 coins left to sell off. But we do already have a squad. I got Butland and Smalling. Really did like them in my original squad. And on my left back, I went with Shaw with the shadow chemistry style. So he got sort of some physical presence to him, 6'1" tall, and with the shadow he gets like 90-something pace. So yeah, I think he'll be a very strong asset on the left back spot. Then we do have company, a player I haven't played with at all this year, but yeah, very, very tall with the shadow chemistry style, getting quite decent pace, and physical and defensive stats are great as well. Right back we went with a Paris, put the sentinel on him because he already got very good pace, and then boosting his defensive and physical stats into the high 80s. So that's my defensive line, and then I went with a midfield I think is somewhat stronger than the midfield we played with in the last weekend league. So we have Kande, we have Nainggolan and Dembele. So Nainggolan was very expensive when I bought him because I think people were thinking he might be needed for potential Player of the Month Lukaku card, because this was on the first day before, as I mentioned earlier, the Player of the Month Kane squad building challenge was released, so he might have gone down in price since then. Then I got Dembele and Kande, which weren't too expensive, so I think that is a very strong midfield we got there. Then I went with Ben Arfa, back to him. We used in the past, and I really did like on the center attacking mid spot. And with a Hunter chemistry style, he got like, I think 97 pace and 90 something shooting. Like very, very good stats with the Hunter card on him. And then finally our striker position, we got Lacazette, of course, wanted to give him a go with those crazy stats, and then I picked up Griezmann. So yeah, first off, Lacazette there, very, very good stats. And Griezmann, he did have an attribute card on him when I bought him, but his dribbling is like, I believe in the 80s or something like that. But still, very good stats. With a Hawk chemistry style, we're boosting his shooting, pace, and physical stats. And yeah, everyone pretty much on full chemistry with sort of a French manager apply with a Premier League to him. So yeah, everybody apart from believe Nainggolan and Paris will have full chemistry. So jumping into Division 1, we were sitting on, I believe, 9 or 8 points, and we had 3 matches left to go. We needed 15 points, and my Elgato crashed when I was recording my first match. Very, very frustrating. So you will see the highlights here. I ended up going down 1-0 against my opponent, and he had a ridiculous team. He had Weah, team of the group stage, Neymar, wants to watch Kande, like just a crazy team overall. But we managed to get a goal back, make it 1-1, and then as the start of the second half, I realized that my Elgato had crashed, and I had to set it back up again. And yeah, 52nd minute, we got a counter-attack going here, holding up play quite nicely with Griezmann on the ball, who had already scored for me in this match. He would bring it forward, go with the ball roll, speed, touch around the defender. We got fouled, it fell to Ben Arfa, and even though he's on his weak foot with that Honda chemistry style, he got very, very good shooting. He makes it 2-1 for us. And yeah, this guy was very, very tough to play against. But as we got the lead, of course, he had to push forward more. And we would hit him with another ball down to Griezmann. Going with a skill move past one defender. He thought I was going to cut inside. Went to with the heel-to-heel flick. Shot across goal. Making it 3-1. But pretty much straight after that, name on the ball into, yeah, he also had the squad building challenge Suarez card. He was sent it into Kande. Get a goal back. Put the pressure back on me. And yeah, couldn't really, well, I could use a draw because I believe from my final 3 matches, I could remain in Division 1 if I got a draw and like 2 draws and a win. But I much rather wanted to win this match, and I get a very, very lucky penalty here. Extremely lucky. I think he, I don't know, trying to maybe clear it, and he got a tackle in. Griezmann completes his hat-trick, makes it 4-2, and we get that little trademark celebration from Griezmann. I really do like to play with his card, and yeah, hat-trick on his debut. Cannot complain about that, but 87th minute, couldn't get the ball out of the box at all. He gets a shot in the end, and it falls to Weah, who get him a goal back, but in the end, he would not get another goal. And that means we get 3 more points in the division. Which we now are sitting on 12 points. We need 2 more points to remain. So another win would do it, or 2 draws. So yeah, I'd say we started off very, very bad in the division, just because still had to like learn more from the game. I felt like last weekend where I played the weekend league, I definitely upped my level a little bit on FIFA, learned some more stuff, and we're going to continue into Division 1 here, just to play 1 more match with the team, and then eventually I think in the next episode we'll probably jump a bit into the weekend league, but I won't be playing it as much as I did last weekend. Anyways, our next opponent had one of the red cards get from the monthly rewards in Gomez there, so you sort of knew that this guy knew how to play the game as well. So we play the ball onto Lacazette in the 27th minute. He will set the ball into the box, and a huge miss there. She really put that one into the back of the net. On the ball again here with Ben Arfa, and as you can see, it was just sort of the AI defending here. It didn't really like push up on me, just watched me. So I thought, okay, let's give a long shot a go with Dembele, because he got pretty decent shooting, but in the end, saved by the goalkeeper. And apart from that, I didn't create too much in this first half. My opponent would get a long shot in as well. That was pretty much the biggest chances of the half here off the corner, quite close my opponent as well. But then in the 45th minute, as I thought we were going into halftime with a 0-0 scoreline, it was Griezmann to break on through here out on the wing. Lovely stuff, send it into the box, and a little bit clumsy, but it's a goal. Seems like Ben Arfa and Griezmann are my goal scorers in this squad, and we go up 1-0. And into the second half, I was more just like holding on to the lead than really creating anything. It got quite clumsy, and my opponent didn't create too much though, but there was always that thought in the back of my head that I was going to concede and drop points. But in the end, I got the win 1-0, got 8,000 coins for remaining in the division. And yeah, we get another go at trying out Division 1. Hopefully we can play a bit more, hit a bit more of a winning form instead of losing a lot of our early matches as we did in our first run. But nonetheless, we get coins in. We also sold on Di Maria at this stage, I believe. So we have like 30-something thousand coins at this stage. And in the next episode, as I said, we'll probably play a little bit in the weekend league with the squad. But I'm definitely not going to play as many matches as last weekend. So maybe I'll aim for like just getting some coin rewards in. I don't know how many matches I'll be able to get in, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.